This is the Ridley Grifin. This bike can be well spec'd as a road bike and as a gravel bike. A gravel bike up to 38mm tyres, and this bike is packed with loads of core features that make it amazing to essentially ride as both. Literally, you can buy this bike, buy 2 pairs of wheels, and you can run it as a gravel bike all day, get home and then put your road wheels on it and ride it as a road bike the next day. You're not really being limited anywhere. This bike has 38mm tyre clearance, which sets it up really nicely on the road. Usually road cyclists like to have somewhere between 28 and 32mm tyres these days, but then bringing that up all the way up to 38 for a bike that would perform very well on gravel roads, and depending on your skill set, you can take this bike down some pretty substantial single track if you really want to. So you can put on a front mech or run it as a 1x without. And it also features a universal derailleur hanger, so a UDH, and this really allows you to buy, what is the benefit of a UDH?
Quite a billion frame hangers, isn't there?
Yeah.
So they tried to make it universal.
So there you go, there's a universal derailleur hanger, which means if you dump the derailleur hanger in the middle of the Pentlands in Edinburgh and you go into another shop and you ask them for a universal derailleur hanger, the chances are they won't have it in stock because they've got a billion other derailleur hangers for all the other bikes. But they will be able to order it from SRAM the next day, which puts you a step ahead of most other derailleur hangers. This bike can be used as well for kind of adventure road cycling. So if you want to take this bike packing, it's got loads of amazing options. So you've got integrated top tube bag mounts, you've got multiple options on the frame to put your bags in different locations. And as a bike to ride, the core geometry is endurance, so it's a little bit more comfortable with a slightly higher front end, so you're not going to be leaning over quite as much on this bike, a slightly steeper head tube angle than the all-out adventure gravel bike that they offer in the Canzo, and slightly shorter chainstays as well, which makes this bike feel and react a little bit more like a road bike, but with the clearance and suitability of a gravel bike. As with all Ridley bikes, you can customize the paint, so you could have it with green and red logos, or have it with this grey and grey setup, or anything in between. The bike features integrated cables at the front, so you can have it with an aluminium bar, aluminium stem, and it totally hides into the front end of the bike. It's a really nice, sleek front end design as well, so it doesn't look very bulky. Or you can have this bike with a carbon fiber integrated front end, stem and bar, the same option that's available on the Canzo Fast. Ridley do custom fit mudguards for the Grifin, so mudguards that you can buy that fit specifically into the Grifin. This bike's price point starts at just over £2,500 in the UK market, and it goes all the way up to whatever price. And you can spec this bike up with carbon wheels, Di2 group set, to really kind of as much as you want to spend on it. At the £2,500 price point, you get Shimano 105 11 speed, but you can spec it with 105 12 speed, all the way through SRAM, Shimano options, all the way up to the top. And that wraps up my Ridley Grifin Adventure road bike review. Thank you for watching.